Okay, what's up and welcome back. We're continuing on Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 in the Pro Path here. And I'm sure you guys are going to see it. I'm just going to breeze through this since we just basically played through the game on different paths, so I'm not going to take as much time, I believe. So, let's just get on with it.
Let's get going.
Those scumbags arrested Spider-Woman! We gotta make them pay! This ends here, lackeys! Stop the fascists! Says blasters.
You know, this kind of stuff really isn't for hobbyists.
I've been training for this!
There must be a switch somewhere for that door. Where'd that gunner go? That did it. The door should be open now.
That's quite a shiner you're gonna have tomorrow.
Stay together. Keep them off balance.
Sure, I beat you, but that doesn't help me pay my rent.
Turrets! Take them down before they cut us to shreds.
You can't win this war, you know. sleeping on the job. We can make
Blast door's protected. We'll have to take down that force field. Get close. Looks like there's a power station near here we can use to turn off that force field. We'll need to use those terminals to target panels. Light up all 4 panels to reroute the power. Good work. Shield's coming down. Rockets from below! Watch out! Hold your ground! Don't let them swarm us! Destroy the power cells on the door frame. I think I know how we can get through. Now the other one. Gonna feel that in the morning. All right, let's keep moving.
Team, they're sending out a high-speed data stream. Get to the command center and shut it down.
They're ready for us. Our entrance wasn't exactly subtle.
I've hacked some of their security. Break left. I disabled the barrier there.
Can't be happening.
Another barrier. I'll bring it down.
They're past the blockade. Get those robots prepped. Double time.
There. I've opened a path to Central Command. Now if I could just link us into their comm channel.
Yes, Sanchez. I know your men are getting hit hard, but you've got to buy me some more time.
Cable was running this show. Damn fool doesn't realize we can do every word he says.
Touch it. They're headed your way. Break out the big guns and slow them down.
You know what they say. The bigger they are. Must be some way to open that door. Look for a switch.
I don't enjoy taking down friends. You're not very good at this, are you? At least put up a fight next time.
Those don't look like any factory options I've ever seen.
Did you really think we'd pull our punches?
this is as far as I go. I've got to keep the door open from here so you can get through. Cable's uploading a lot of data. You have to reach him before he finishes transferring that intel. The time for talking is over. He's not going down without a fight. Now get a move on. I'll be in touch via radio.
Just keep coming. Hold them off. I need more time to get this data sent to Cap.
Hear that? Cable's getting nervous. Push forward and shut him down.
We can make you register if it comes to it.
Never stop all.
I don't enjoy taking down friends.
What the? One of the doors is jammed open. Damn hydrant junk. I can't block them. Cycle the gas vent. Let's see if that shows them up.
This would have been a lot easier if he hadn't been so stubborn.
They walked right into it. Now swarm them.
this up fast.
You're not very good at this, are you?
Nice work, team. You should be able to access the rest of the base now.
Victor, they're headed your way. Don't let them get past you.
That's quite a shiner you're gonna have tomorrow.
They're on the move again, Victor. Get ready.
Vile turncoats! Thy betrayal will be met with flame!
Anyone care that I'm dying here?
So much.
Traitors! You shall not pass! You dare risk my wrath? Hercules shall triumph!
At least put up a fight next time.
Almost there now. Be ready for anything.
Here they come. Get into position.
Give him some shrapnel.
We can make you register if it comes to it.
Cable, I know you can hear me. Bishop, what are you doing on this frequency? Because I knew with your fancy Infonet powers, you'd be the only man on Earth who could hear this. Clever. So what do you want? They're about to pass that Registration Act. Mutants seem to be divided over it. Wanted to know where you stand. Let's not play games. You know where I stand on this. Fair enough. I just wanted to give you a chance to change your mind. Why would I do that?
Hold them back. Captain America needs this data. Captain, we're overrun here. I'm uploading everything I can.
away from the cannons. They'll overload my shield. Now you thugs are gonna pay.
Cable's shield. Take out the wall turret.
I was trying not to hurt you, but you're giving me no choice. You shouldn't have come here.
Quick! Get to Cable's computer console before the rest of the intel is transferred.
Cable warned me we'd need to treat this conflict like a war. You've certainly proved him right. Right. You were just following orders. Sounds like some guys I used to fight back in Germany. Maybe you think you're still heroes. But you aren't. Not anymore. And I won't forget what you did here today.
Your capture of Cable, Hercules, and Spider-Woman a few weeks back seems to have put a serious crimp in Cap's plans. Thanks to all our hard work, more unregistered heroes and superpowered criminals are being rounded up every day. Of course, it's one thing to capture them, and quite another to make sure they stay that way.
As you may have heard, our massive new holding facility in the negative zone is now up and running. Codenamed Prison 42. It's a clean, safe, and totally secure detention center for unregistered superhumans. Access is possible only through a network of strictly controlled trans-dimensional portals, the first of which is situated deep in the Rikers Island prison.
We're still hoping this conflict can be resolved quickly. But in case that's not possible, Prison 42 will serve our cause well. We've built in multiple fail-safes to ensure that it's completely inescapable. It should give unregistered heroes good reason to reconsider their position.
So far, so good. But there's still plenty left to do. We'll meet at the briefing station when you want to get moving.
Mr. Jarvis, please report to operations.
Hello. Something I can do for you?
A war machine clashed with Black Panther, ruler of Wakanda.
That's right. I'm trying to arrange a plea bargain for him, but it's turning out to be pretty difficult. Being able to turn into a 6'7" gamma-powered superwoman does wonders for one's self-confidence. It's true. Apparently one of their teammates took the Stamford incident very badly and started outing the real identities of the other team members. They came to me for help, and I decided they needed some. Well, I have to report back to Iron Man in a bit. Talk to you later.
Hello. What can I do for you?
I regret nothing. We did what needed to be done at the time.
What's done is done. I'm not a big fan of, how do you say, Monday morning quarterbacks. I haven't heard anything from him since he went underground.
I am confident he's safe and watching everything that's going on.
Will he choose to interfere? That is a better question.
I'm sorry. I have work to do. Goodbye.
Nanite control agents, please prepare for departure at 2100 hours.
What's your name?
Bullseye.
When is the last time you committed murder, Bullseye?
3 days ago.
Why did you do it?
They were in the wrong place. I like killing.
I see. So it was just an impulse. Well, that's funny, because that's what I'm here to talk to you about. Impulses. You received an injection before this meeting. Did anyone explain to you what it was?
I said it for something.
I see. You've been injected with a series of nanometer-sized generators, receivers, and triggers. By now they've bonded with your central nervous system, allowing us to tap into it directly via long-range wireless signals.
What did you put in me?
The nanites will allow us to permit or deny any impulse that devious little brain of yours can come up with. I'd seriously reconsider standing up, Mr. Bullseye. We can also spike your nanochain, delivering a substantial electrical current directly to your cerebellum. You'd probably survive the first shock, but our scientists say anything beyond that would leave you with partial or total paralysis.
Why?
Simple. Your country needs you. Your expertise in violent altercations with superhumans makes you a prime candidate to help us round up unregistered superheroes who may offer resistance.
So, you're gonna force me to do what I like doing anyway? What's the catch?
The catch is, you do it our way, or you end up on life support. Is that perfectly clear?
It's clear. You like to live dangerously.
And it's clear you like to live. Take him back to his cell.
Hello, what can I do for you? No, it was a good start, but according to our intelligence, they're still getting pretty well established in other locations. Unfortunately, it could be. At this point, we need to make sure we keep a tight rein on those we've already captured. Fortunately, we've started transferring inmates to Prison 42. Definitely. But make sure you get a visitor's pass first. You don't want to accidentally wind up incarcerated there.
Maria Hill, acting director of S.H.I.E.L.D., has confirmed rumors that a massive anti-registration
Despite our recent victories, the anti-registration movement continues to grow. S.H.I.E.L.D. is too busy dealing with opportunistic supervillains to help us. So we've decided to bolster our ranks with some allies you might find surprising. There are dozens of superpowered criminals now being held in Prison 42. Collectively, they represent a formidable fighting force. Our goal is to harness that potential to help us win this war. Reed?
We recovered some highly advanced nanotech from the Latverian attack on New York, and have found a way to use it to control the behavior of higher mammals, including humans. We've injected nanites into the bloodstreams of a number of these incarcerated superfelons. The nanites, tiny machines as small as a red blood cell, situate themselves in the host nervous system. This forms an electronic network that we can wirelessly tap into, allowing us to remotely monitor and control these unpredictable but powerful new allies.
In addition to the behavior control system, there's also a failsafe. Using it, we can remotely render the host unconscious at any time.
The system has passed all preliminary trials, but now it's time for a field test, under real-world conditions.
That's where you come in. A number of unregistered heroes are about to be transferred to their new homes in Prison 42. You will protect their convoy, and once we feel the time is right, we'll deploy one of our nanite-controlled agents to assist you. If he gets out of line, we'll take care of it. Delivering these prisoners and proving out the nanite control system are two important steps to ending this war once and for all.
Here they come! Take positions!
Strike Team Delta, take out the rooftop fire teams and destroy their munitions so the convoy can advance.
Heads up! Shield sent in their goose squad!
Take it to him. Flank! Flank!
We gotta get this convoy moving. Widow, are we clear to proceed?
Negative, Transport Alpha. Hostiles are still on the rooftop.
At least put up a fight next time.
Artillery ready.
Have a nice trip.
Beat you down. crap, he got...
What are you staring at? You act like you never...
Whoops, sorry about that. Nanite Control Officer Swanson here. I'm Venom's handler for this operation. Guess I forgot to lock down his vocals. Anyway, my buddy and I are here to help. Widow figured we could give you folks a hand. Sure thing. This freak takes one step out of line, he'll get the shock of his life.
Enough. We've got more White Star inbound across the street. We need you to deal with them. There are more munitions in that area. Destroy them.
Ready to fire.
Well, look who's here. The real heroes. You know, like I used to be, until I refused to sign a piece of paper. I mean, look at you. Do you even see yourselves? You're standing there with Venom, and you still think you're the good guys? Yeah, so was slavery at one point. Doesn't make it right.
I'll bet your ears are ringing.
If I didn't register, I wouldn't have this snazzy new costume.
So much for the prodigal son. Now head toward the High Line. There are a few more White Star troops making trouble for the convoy.
We can make you register if it comes to it.
Want some of this?
So far, so good. Just one more test. This will be fun. Stand back. We're gonna check the failsafe system. Shutdown signal worked like a charm. He's in perfect stasis. Okay, I'm gonna bring him back online. Hang on, Delta. Dr. Pym wants Venom back at HQ. Everything's nominal, but he's detecting some unexpected signal traffic. Probably nothing. We picked up some ad hoc agent-to-agent signals we didn't expect. They just want to check it out before moving on. We'll be back once they give the all-clear. Admit it, you'll miss having this pretty face around.
Rough landing there, huh? No matter. You ended up in the right place. We need you to clear the High Line of all enemy forces before the convoy can pass through the intersection.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark, but some of you might know me better as Iron Man. I'm here to remind you that if you have superhuman abilities, you're required by law to register with the federal government. It's for your own protection, as well as for the safety of your fellow citizens. Registration is easy and entitles you to law enforcement training and full benefits, including dental. More importantly, though, you'll know you're doing the right thing for yourself and for your country.
To find your local registration center, or if you're aware of...
Hurry up and clear the High Line. We can't risk this delay much longer.
Wrap this up fast.
We can make you register if it comes to it.
Here come Hill's lapdog.
Come on, I didn't even touch you.
I'd say to insult you some more, but I have to.
Convoy, this is Widow. The High Line is clear. Move out. Lost it! How did White Star get through? There's a team. Hit the street. We'll take care of the chopper. Those heavy bombs are hitting the transport. Destroy them!
I'll bet your ears are ringing.
Patriot managed to escape containment.
Here come Hill's lapdogs.
Good. That's one for the junkie. Air support will be delayed. We're taking rooftop fire. Keep it up, Delta. They must be running out of bombs. One more boss in your vicinity, Delta.
I've been underestimated.
Incoming! As long as they're burning airborne, they'll keep dropping in.
Roger that. I've almost got him in my sight. Direct hit on the gunship. He's gone down. Oh no, he's going to hit that transport.
Madrox is off the leash. Repeat, Madrox is free.
Over. Heads up, Delta Team. Looks like Multiple Man is on the loose. Take him down before he swarms us. stop here. See if you can get that empty transport out of our path.
Look at what you've done here. Tearing the neighborhood apart, just like you're tearing the whole dang country apart. And you chose to pass through a civilian neighborhood with truckloads of captured heroes. I don't want any part of this war you got going on. But you bring it to my doorstep, and you're gonna get a close-up of my fist! Fine. Just tell me what I...
Heads up, Delta!
That's it! These bums just bought themselves a grade A clobbering from yours truly!
You're gonna have tomorrow.
More multiple man duplicates.
Have a nice trip.
Transport of Red Delta. We're good to go once you clear the area.
Roger that. Just loading them into the new transport now.
10-4, alternate route Charlie now cleared through 40th Street.
Sheesh. You were right about them White Star guys. Seems like they'll stop at nothing. Based on what just happened, I can believe it. I'm probably gonna live to regret this. But go ahead and count me in. I'm gonna stay here and make sure the cleanup goes nice and smooth. Call me later if you need my help.
Okay, Delta team, back up to the rooftops to continue your sweep. We may not be out of the woods yet.
When did everything get so dad blame complicated?
What's the deal with the second transport? Got me?
Black Widow, are you in contact with Transport Beta? We got some unusual behavior here.
Negative. They're not responding to our signal. We've got a visual. Wait! We have prisoners escaping from Transport Beta. Repeat. Prisoners escaping on foot. Looks like Cap himself broke them out. All units close in. They're headed up to the rooftop. Delta team, you're in position to cut them off. Move! Move!
Neither I. Just ventilate everything.
Captain America on the right. Take the shot. Swanson, we need support. Can you deploy a nanite operative?
Dr. Pym just gave us the all clear, Widow. I'll try to get Bolton Man into position.
They're crossing the sky bridge, heading right towards you. Cut them off.
Did you honestly think we'd let you waltz right through Midtown with our people locked up? Actually, you've got that backwards in a very big way.
Don't let them get away.
Better worry about yourselves first. Where are your shield buddies now?
That building's not stable. Get into that door. Watson, where's that support?
Coming up, Widow. Need a light?
Attack quickly when you can. Stay clear of his hand.
Like shooting fish in a barrel.
What's that? I can't quite hear you.
Damn, missed that chance.
The sweet sound of victory.
Try hitting his fist. So he can reach.
Teaming with super villains, huh? Good thinking.
You know what they say, the bigger they are.
That's quite enough, Swanson. Well done, Delta Team. All transports, you're clear to proceed. We lost 2 prisoners, but Captain America lost Goliath. I'd say that's a fair trade.
The nanite-controlled criminals we enlisted have made a huge difference in our struggle to both fight crime and deal with the unregistered heroes. We now have dozens of these agents in Prison 42, ready to support us at a moment's notice. The tide may be turning in our favor, but the longer this conflict drags on, the greater the chance of devastating repercussions. We intend to find a way to end this thing as quickly and cleanly as possible. Given what you've done for our side so far, we know you'll be a big part of that solution.
We're working on a plan to bring the anti-reg forces to us. Come to the briefing station when you're prepared to join in.
In response to harsh criticism over their program to enlist supervillains, S.H.I.E.L.D. officials have pointed out that not a single incident
Hello.
of criminal conduct
Something you wanted to talk about?
regarding their new agents.
I wish. Although we've had a string of successes, there's still plenty of renegade heroes out there, including Cat. And time is on their side. It may seem like we're winning, but in the end, both sides could lose. According to Reed's calculations, the longer this war drags on, the closer the world moves toward disaster. Since we can't find any more of their bases, our best bet will be to draw them out of hiding.
A number of public safety advocates have praised S.H.I.E.L.D. for their decisive action against the so-called White Star operatives, whose recent ambush in Hell's Kitchen injured a number of civilians.
All prisoner calls are monitored by Rikers Island Penitentiary staff. You have 5 minutes.
Mr. Baldwin, is that you? Yeah. Did you get the costume design? Yes, but I had a question.
Yes? Word travels fast. Let's hope it doesn't travel outside these walls. Unlikely, but possible. If so, we'll find them. Trust me. Classified, but I can tell you it's probably more than you think. We only let a few out at a time. Not that I'm aware of, but we like to keep the network traffic nice and manageable, just in case. Okay, it's been fun. Later.
Survey team members, please prepare for departure to Geffen Meyer.
Hey there, what's up?
Price 5618. Up.
Apparently we need all hands on deck, so here I am. I believe it's the law of the land. That's enough for me. I haven't gotten there yet. Jail sells for superheroes, though. Never thought I'd see the day. Amen to that. Hey, I have to run. Later.
Repairs are now underway on the High Line, following last week's massive battle there between S.H.I.E.L.D. and White Star forces.
Hello there. What can I do for you? Most definitely. Apart from a few minor glitches, the behavior control system worked perfectly in our field tests. As fast as we can round more of them up. They could be the deciding factor in this conflict. We're monitoring the system very closely to prevent anything like that from ever happening. We know there are risks, but as I said, we'll be keeping a close eye on the situation. I'm sorry, I have to excuse myself. Goodbye.
With the public's patience for the superpowered civil war beginning to fade, it's thought the pro-Reg forces may try to decisively end the conflict somehow very soon.
This superpowered civil war has gone on for too long. It's time to finish it. And with any luck, we can do it without firing a shot. We're going to lure the anti-Reg forces to an unpopulated location by faking a major disaster. Once they arrive, we'll cut off any and all avenues of escape. Then, we'll be in a position to offer them one last chance to lay down their arms and register. If they refuse, we'll still have them trapped with nowhere to run. You'll help guard the perimeter. If things get ugly, make sure Cap and his crew don't escape.
How many trapped workers did the radio say?
Over 300. But something's weird. I'm not getting anything over my infonet. No panic signals, nothing.
What's wrong, Cable?
Cloak, get us out of here. It's a trap.
Of course it's a trap. How else were we gonna get you all in one place? Skybird 1, is the area fully cordoned?
Roger, perimeter sealed.
No one's leaving the zone without our say-so.
Copy that. Stand by.
Stand by? You and S.H.I.E.L.D. going soft, Tony?
We didn't come here to arrest you, Cap. I talked S.H.I.E.L.D. into offering all of you a chance at amnesty.
You mean surrender? Thanks, but I think I'd rather take my chances.
Cap, please. You know how hard I tried to fight this. But that was before Stanford. The public doesn't want secret identities anymore. Registration is the only way to make them feel safe when we're around. Just give me a chance to tell you our plans for my 21st century overhaul.
You've got 5 minutes.
That's all I'll need. What the hell?
Delta Squad, we need you to apprehend some of Cap's people. We've got... Agents pursuing multiple man in the vicinity. Move forward and assist them. What the? We're seeing White Star troops all over the place. No idea how they got
Ms. Marvel doesn't
Watch
miss.
yourselves.
Can't you see Tony is doing this to protect all of us?
approaching multiple man's position, Delta. Make sure we get all of this time.
I hate when you fight those scorecards.
You're making us all look bad. Not bad for a former jet jockey, huh?
Please, there's plenty of me to go around.
That's one rebel down, more or less. We've sighted others moving your way. Push forward and cut them off.
Here come Hill's lapdogs.
Road, check your fire. Delta, break right. You'll have to open a path to proceed.
Why not register? All the cool kids are doing it.
Delta, Stark's people report those valves are sealed. You'll have to tear them open to drain the tank.
You like ambushes, huh? Then you're gonna love this.
You can't win this war, you know.
Stars and stripes, baby.
I don't enjoy taking down friends.
Good job handling those kids, Delta. You've got got more unregistered combatants ahead. We'll send a nanite agent to support you.
Osborne's free and clear. Sending him to support Delta.
I love my job.
War Machine, we might have a visual on Cap. Sending coordinates. Please investigate.
Not bad for a former jet jockey, huh?
That blaster's full power.
That's quite a shiner you're gonna have tomorrow.
I've been training for this.
Blondes do have more fun. Like a thunderbolt from the blue, right?
Oh, God, they're unstoppable.
Delta, we've spotted 2 more insurgents on top of the precinct tower near you. Head up there and deal with them.
You're not very good at this, are you?
Peter, they're here.
So, we show up to help people in trouble, but you come to haul us to your negative zone gulag. You trap us here, then blame the captain for trying to escape? Your arrogance knows no limit.
I love my job.
Excellent work, Delta. Now, sit tight while I check in with Rose. War Machine, Delta Squad is ready to assist you in taking down Cap.
Roger that. I'm pursuing him now.
Delta, But get a move on. I want that Star-Spangled traitor's head on a plate.
I'm offline. Keth got me with one of those damn joy buzzers. Power down and perform a clean reboot, Brody. I should be back online in a couple minutes.
Looks like you're on point, Delta. Pursue Captain America.
Fire when ready, but don't hit Venom. Come on, let's clear a path for Cap.
Hit you hard.
At least put up a fight next time.
Think you've got us trapped? Think again!
This is the part where you wish you hadn't caught me. The only trap you've set is for yourselves.
Good with that shield. Attack him when he throws it.
Everything ready?
Okay, Cap. Press your eggs.
Let's take this outside.
My suit is partially functional, Delta. I'm moving to your location. Keep it busy.
We can make you register if it comes to it.
If I didn't register, I wouldn't have this snazzy new costume.
Hey! Catch!
Cage, stay up there for now. Back me up, Iron Fist. This shouldn't take long.
Iron Fist is the primary target. Use his power to steal Cap.
One way or the other, everyone is going to register.
Luke, turn up the heat. Didn't have to come to this.
Keep at it, Delta. I'll make sure Cap doesn't get out.
Kate, get that door open now.
You got it.
you are. We'll get you and Cage some medical attention.
Ah, how generous of you. You'll make it just and fair. What, shield commander? President?
You must be kidding. You think that's what this is all about?
Ah, wait, that's right. They don't elect drunks to the White House.
Don't go there.
Maybe you'll be able to settle for just being drunk with power. Huh, Tony?
Damn it! Skybird 1, this is Stark. Cap got away again. I'm going after him.
Roger. Delta team backing you up?
Negative. I'm doing this alone.
Okay, Delta. The nanite agent's control grid apparently just spiked off the scale for a second. They're telling me it's fine, but why don't you go make sure?
You there. I need your help. Something big's going down. Those villains Stark's been controlling have gone off the leash. They've set up a trap on the Cortex that could blow everyone here to Kingdom Come. I knew I could count on you. Come on. We need to head to the central facility of the plant. I'll stabilize the bombs and toss them to you. Then you dispose of them. Oh, and keep those two busy, would you?
Fine. But we're taking a big chance following you again, Fury.
Look, they're up to something. We'll have to sort out the details later. Goblins headed your way. I can get at the bombs now. Use that vent to get rid of the bombs. Heads up. Grab that thing and get rid of it. Toss that bomb into the central vent. It'll be safe enough. Bomb's gonna blow. Throw it in! Break through that webbing. It's blocking the vent. Three's almost clear. Got it. It's all yours. Break through that webbing. It's blocking the vent.
Well, well, well. Look who's back in the land of the living. You're in a secret SHIELD base that only I know about. Well, I guess now you know about it too. You guys did a good job of buying me time to defuse those bombs. I got most of them. But not all. Neither side's getting too specific, but a good number of those heroes got pretty badly hurt in the explosions. Including yourselves. No one saw what those mind-controlled freaks were trying to do, or that we tried to stop them. So it was up to me to save you. While you healed up, I tried to warn Stark about what really happened.
Come on, Tony. I'm telling you, those mind-controlled criminals of yours were completely out of control. They're the ones who rigged the explosions. I tried to...
And I'm telling you, it's impossible. Our records show the villains were accounted for the entire time.
Someone hijacked them. I saw it myself.
I don't know what your angle is this time, old man. And frankly, I don't care. I've got a war to win. Either help me do that, or get out of the way.
Well, things didn't go much better with old wingtips either.
Sorry, Fury. You've got no evidence. And I need more than your word these days. Besides, if Stark's attack dogs really are turning on him and S.H.I.E.L.D., so much the better. Serve them right.
They can deny it all they want, but something big is going down. Maybe even bigger than this civil war you're all having so much fun with. Someone out there's trying to take advantage of the situation. Maybe by now I could have figured out who if I hadn't been too busy playing nursemaid to you grunts. You owe me. And since you're all presumed dead by both sides, you're the perfect little group to check out of this war, at least for a bit, to help me figure this thing out. You with me? Remember, we're the only ones ready to figure out who's behind this. Meet me at the briefing station when you're ready for action.
Hey, how's it going? Sure, I'm sure. I didn't want no part of it to start with. I eventually got roped into choosing a side, but I should have stuck with my gut. Yeah, exactly. I just hope we can help shut this one down before something really bad happens. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. I know the guy can be a bit shady, but his heart's always in the right place. Yeah, I see that too. Now if only Cap and Shellhead would wake up and smell some of that coffee. Well, it's been real. Talk to you later, pal.
I got your message. What happened during your briefing with the President?
They're doing it again, Valentina. I can't believe it, but they are.
What?
They have the evidence. A way to stop the death of so many innocents. And no, I won't let it happen.
How can I help?
Sorry, Val, I can't use S.H.I.E.L.D. personnel for this one. But I've got some powerful friends who owe me a few favors. We'll handle it. My way. I'll drop you a line when I get back from Latveria. Wish me luck.
What do you want? I'm busy. You can't. Apart from knowing that your friend Colonel Fury can be very persuasive. I am at your disposal until this mystery is solved. Oh, don't worry. I will. Assuming it's not an inside job, our primary suspects include Mr. Sinister, Baron Zemo, and Dr. Doom. He is a scientific genius and is incredibly resourceful. His quest for power could take him in any number of directions. Now, please, I must return to my work. Goodbye.
Hey there, what's up? I got connections. Or maybe you didn't notice our old pal the Tinkerer hanging around here. You got it. Plus, he invented the nanotech that Stark and Richards modified for their use. If the Tinkerer can't help us solve this, no one can. Probably licking their wounds and get ready for round 2, and round 3, and 4. Not sure what it would take to get their minds off this Civil War. If we do, we gotta hope it's not too late to do any good. I know where their heads are at right now. Same place mine was before we invaded Latveria. Obsessed, with pride on the line. Sorry, I got some stuff to check. Talk later.
All right, listen up. Tinkerer here has been trying to figure out who might be pulling the strings of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nanite criminals when no one's looking.
Since I had some involvement in the original nanotechnology S.H.I.E.L.D. has converted for their use, I was optimistic that I could puzzle out the situation with the data already available. However, that has not proven to be the case. I have nothing more than conjecture at this point. In order to determine what's really networking logs for S.H.I.E.L.D.'s nano... Fortunately, their signal is highly encrypted to break their code and directly access their...
Obviously. The shorter and quicker routes to physically transmit that data directly from their servers, which we've discovered are located in Rikers Island Penitentiary. So that's where you're headed. Now don't worry. I know trying to bust into that place on your own would be near impossible, since it also contains the portal to Stark's Negative Zone prison. But we got information that Captain America and his forces are about to stage a prison break to release their buddies from the Negative Zone. They'll have to smash through Rikers to get there. We'll take advantage by having you piggyback on their incursion. When they're driving toward the portal, you follow in their wake and get that data sent to us. Then we can figure out who the hell's grabbing control of these psychos and why.
S.H.I.E.L.D. should have their hands full, but I'll patch you into their comm channel so you won't get any nasty surprises. Now get to the portal room and upload those network logs.
Okay, and that's where we're going to end this one. So, not much more to go. So, until next time.